then the next job I went into, it was non-union. At the time, that unit hadn't been organized. And it was in the early 80s that they tried again to organize it. I helped with that. We were met with a lot of, unions are outdated. It was good when, kids were in the coal mines. We don't need them now. And unfortunately, a lot of people believed that. So the first attempt, we weren't successful. We lost on the vote. But a couple of years later, we went back after it and we got the vote. That was at a time when wage increases, there were two bargaining units, one for the operators and one for all the plant and field people. They were getting wage increases in the double digits. And when it came to the clerical group, that was the non-union group, we were getting less. When we had issues, the company had established an employee council, and we were encouraged to take our issues through the council. And I did actually have an issue. I had booked vacation one summer, and then just shortly before the vacation, my manager called me in to tell me that if the other people in the office didn't work overtime, then they'd probably have to cancel my vacation. He thanked me for working the overtime, but he said, but you need your coworkers to do that. And I was seen as a leader in the group. So when he gave me that threat, I went out and called a meeting with my coworkers and said, he's going to cancel my vacation if you don't work overtime. So I think none of us should work overtime. And so when I went back to him and said, yeah, we've all decided we're not going to work overtime, I said, cancel my vacation if you want, but I have plane tickets. And that was his out. He said, oh, I didn't know you have plane tickets and we won't cancel it on you. And so that was kind of the start of it. But that was what led me to go to the employee council and say, so what can you do about it? And they said, really, we can't do anything. We get to sit in a room with management every once in a while and tell them what our problems are and what our concerns are and how much money we'd like for wage increases. But at the end of it all, it's whatever they want to do. And so at that point, it was like, yeah, we need to get organized. So we did, and then I wound up being the first shop steward in the group and went on to be the unit chair or unit secretary first, and then the unit chairperson.